cup. Because if I wanted to pay $50 to get lead poisoning, I'd just start huffing paint again. Those were the days. So who here is from the South? Woo! Hell yeah. So in the South, we have all these weird like sayings and superstitions, you know? Like one thing I always heard growing up was when you have a birthmark, that's because you've been kissed by an angel. Well, I don't mean to brag or anything, but my boyfriend has a birthmark on his penis. So, you know what that means. When I die and go to heaven, I'm gonna have to choke a bitch. And let no angel take my man. I'm just kidding, I don't have a boyfriend. But, my ex, though, he had this really weird kink where every time I cried, he would get a boner. So that's kind of strange, right? But our sex life was great, though, because I was sad all the time. I know I rag on men a lot, but like one thing that I really love about men is that men are so easy to please. And we forget that as women, you know? Like, it's like, oh, here's 10 ways to please your man. That's fucking bullshit. There's only 2 ways to please a man. Feeding and fucking. That's all you have to do. But hell, you don't even have to give a guy food. I once had sex with a man and I just handed him a glass of water afterwards. And he looked up and... That's a hydrated bitch right there. Hell yeah, Jazz. Hell yeah. I fucking love Jazz. Hell yeah. And I once had sex with a man and I just handed him a glass of water afterwards and he looked up at me with so much love in his eyes that I was like, oh, you need to get out. So I'm single and there was this one guy trying to flirt with me at the bar and he was like, you seem like you'd be really good in bed. I was like, okay, I mean, that depends on the bed, I guess, you know? Because sure, a fancy hotel bed, maybe, but like the bunk bed at a Christian sleepaway camp, probably not, you know? I'd probably be like, oh, how'd I get here? And I'm a grown-up now, Pastor Dave, you can't hurt me anymore. Oh yeah, we're all going to hell for that one. So, a little bit about me. I am a former fat person. Yeah, thank you. I am a former fat person, so I'm pretty much just like Adele, minus the talent. But, you know, I learned a lot about myself from losing weight. Yeah, mainly that I have a massive fucking head. Yeah. That was a big old kick in the dick to find that out. My head is so big, even Kenneth can see it. Kenneth, I love you. Kenneth, your mimosas are bottomless, but you sure aren't. But yeah, speaking of big-headed white women, do you guys like Cher? Y'all like Cher? I love Cher. Yeah. Have y'all seen that interview clip with Cher where she compares men to dessert? Cher was like, men are like dessert. You know, I love dessert, but I don't need it to survive. Now, I have a real problem with that analogy because I think that is really insulting to dessert. Look, I don't care how good the man is. I don't care how great his dick is. I was a fat kid before I was a hoe, so I will always be a bigger slut for dessert. Okay? I don't give a fuck if your dick vibrates. If there's a hot fudge sundae in the room, I'ma hop off. I'ma hop off and eat this sundae. Because here's the thing. Your dick will always be there. But that ice cream, it's gonna melt. Woo! I love hot fudge sundaes. I believe that hot fudge sundaes should be called hot fudge every days. That was my one clean joke. But it's gonna get so much worse.
Let's go.
So, okay, do we have sickos in this crowd tonight? Oh, thank God. All right. So who here had a fucked up childhood? Just the comedians or? Great sense of humor over there. swear. So I gotta be honest with y'all, my childhood was so fucked up that like my parents were constantly having to drug test me so that they could figure out who was stealing their meth. And I don't know how accurate those tests were though, because they had me pee in a cup, and then when they drank it, if they got high, that's how they knew I had failed. It's a joke about my parents drinking my meth pee to get high. My dad hates that joke, you guys. Really hates that joke. Now, I know that this might come as a surprise to everyone, but I actually have a great relationship with my father. Yeah, I love my dad. He's really fucking cool. He is worried about me for some reason. I can't imagine why. But my dad called me up the other day and he was like, hey, Jackie, how are you still single? And I told him something that I thought was really profound. I was like, you know what, Dad? I'm still single because I would rather be a wildflower than neglected in a garden. That's some deep shit, right? Truth is, I just hadn't found any good dick lately. And my dad, though, he really wants me to like settle down and get married, you know? He was like, you know, Jackie, I really hope you settle down one day and meet a nice man, because I'd love for you to give me grandkids. And I was like, Dad, if you wanted me to give you grandkids, then you shouldn't have paid for that abortion I had in high school. Yeah. You missed your chance, silly. No grandkids for you. I'm just kidding. I didn't have an abortion in high school. The only guy who wanted to fuck me in high school was my youth pastor. Ayo! Pastor Dave strikes again. Hell yeah. So yeah, I'm not trying to get married anytime soon, but I have been dating a lot of older guys lately. Yeah. I like dating older guys because most of their moms are dead. I don't like dealing with mother-in-laws. It's really an inconvenience for me. But no, old guys love me because I write in cursive, you know? Yeah. It's a lost art. I did make one mistake though. I posted one joke on my Instagram about how I like to date older dudes, and now I got the board of the AARP just hobbling into my DMs. All these old guys in my DMs, I call them my Instagrams. Yeah, I fucked so many old dudes that my safe word is bingo! They be sucking on my titties like they Werther's hard candies. Alrighty. Speaking of being old and close to death, who here believes in reincarnation? Anyone? No, just a bunch of evangelicals? That's okay. Sir, if you were to be reincarnated, what would you want to come back as?
Oh, God, I hope it was my stepmother's dog.
Oh, your stepmother's dog. Yeah, we don't have enough time to unpack that. You know, I understand dog, but why does it gotta be the stepmom's dog? See, I would want to be a turtle, but specifically a male turtle. Now, the reason why I'd want to be a male turtle is because female turtles have something that's called a cloaca. Now, a cloaca is one hole for all three, meaning they piss, shit, and reproduce all through the same hole. Now, you cannot tell me that as a male turtle, a cloaca does not feel fucking amazing on your turtle dick? Are you kidding me? Are you, sir, are you specifically telling me that my turtle wife can shit, piss, and come on my dick all at the same time? Sign me the fuck up. Because whatever happens, she's gonna squirt on you no matter what. And with the cloaca, you never have to beg for anal ever again. You get anal every fucking time. It's almost like every day's your birthday if she has a cloaca. Fuck it. I don't have to wait to be reincarnated. I'll fuck a turtle right now. I want to know how that cloaca pussy feels. That clussy though. I'll fuck a turtle today. What's she gonna do? Run away? She's too slow. I'm gonna catch her.